Hey everybody, thank you very much for joining me. I'm Dean the Vaping Biker, and tonight is just a real quick one, and I am really going to try hard to make this a quick one. What it is just to keep you updated. Last vlog I said there was going to be a whole bunch of stuff coming up, and there really is. However, every year I'm part of a team, but I do a lot of organising for a charity motorbike raffle, which is in aid of the East Anglian Children's Hospice in the UK. And it was the weekend that's just happened, and I expected myself to have a little bit more time last week than I actually ended up having. So unfortunately the reviews got sort of pushed and edged into this week, and I hope you guys will understand that one. So apologies if you were waiting on something that I'd mentioned previously. I'm going to do my level best. This is Tuesday, and I'm going to do my level best to get a review out every night this week. And exciting news, my testing box is done. Paul Taylor showed me some photographs. If I am in any way sort of capable of doing it, I'll put a photo kind of, which side, up here somewhere. A little square up here if I can remember to do that in the editing. But yeah, it's nice and simple, but it's just the only way that can be effectively really showing you the voltage drop of the array of mech mods that I'm getting at the moment. So you know, I wanted to, this is what's been holding up the BCV stuff and many other things. So I may just, after this quick vlog, throw out a quick run through of the BCV 29, which is the copper hybrid mod that James has got going on, which is fantastic, by the way. So yeah, so I may get around just to banging that out. But what I want to do is I want to incorporate a couple of, let you know a little bit more about the weekend. I have a lot of people asking me if I'm a vaping biker, you know, where's the biker bit? So I've just got a couple of short bits of video just from my weekend. And also to let you know a little bit more about a couple of other bits and bobs. I mentioned in a previous, in the last, I think, vlog, about the OBS tanks, which have the little alien head on them. And do you know what? I have been testing the crap out of this, and because of its juice capacity, took it to the rally at the weekend. And I'm really quite impressed with it. I'm really quite impressed. So this is definitely going to be getting a full bore review this week over the next few days, and I may actually open up one of the coloured ones, which I'll then have to clean afterwards because and I won't use the coil that comes with it because it will be in a giveaway or raffle afterwards. But yeah, so far the OBS TVCT is catchy, but it's you know, it's performing pretty damn well. It's not the biggest cloud machine in the world. It's not got the most open air, but I've got this at 52 watts at the moment with a 0.25, although it's reading at 0.27 coil. And it's not terrible. It's not terrible at clouds. But do you know what? It was only today that I realised about the juice control aspect of it as well, which is crazy. What I want to do before I do the actual full review on it is I do have a rebuildable deck. So maybe when this and the review is kind of getting its shit together and saving and doing all the exporting and all that sort of crap, I may throw a build in tonight. Otherwise I'll be doing it tomorrow when I'm doing another review. So we'll definitely get this up and running this week, but safe to say for a reasonably cheap and cheerful tank with top fill, with an entirely average airflow, maybe a smidge more than a Kanga, it's not doing a bad bloody job. I'm quite enjoying it. What I'm not enjoying is this mod, which we'll get. That worked that time. Which we'll get a review later. It's confusing, that one. I'll come into that one. Something else that then I got as well the other day. I haven't got the Kanga sub box because it's kind of old hat now, but I've just never really been overly enthralled with any of the Kanga tanks that I've used. They don't really suit my style, to be honest with you. However, I have got up for review this little puppy, which is the eVic VT Mini, which is, it's not been performing too badly. I've got actually titanium coil in there at the minute, which is super exciting. I haven't used titanium, and to be honest, I haven't really noticed much difference to the nickel coils, to be honest, other than it's got a little bit of a higher resistance. But you know, this isn't the drip tip that comes with it, but it's all right. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But more testing needs to be done on that. So if you're one of my Instagram followers, you'll see more pics of this floating around. But yeah, that's to come. That was from Cambridge Vaping, I believe. So that's super. Now, is there anything else? Is there anything else? No, I don't think there is. I don't think I've got anything new and funky. I'm still using and use the crap out of my TNT 80 box with my Bullet Mini at the weekend. So I was clouding up with that, which was super. The band that we had playing didn't have a smoke machine. So me and one other decided to help with that, which is, you know, it's functional. It's not just it's not just blowing clouds for cloud's sake. It's performing a public service. So that was fun. But anyway, to let you know a little bit about what we've got going on, I'm going to put a video up in a second, just going over a little row of bikes, and then I'll just show you the bikes all rolling out for the ride out. I thought I was going to be able to make the ride out, but unfortunately, regular viewers and those that have been with me for a while will know that sometimes my health isn't in the best it could be. I have fibromyalgia and ankylosing spondylitis, and it kind of upsets a lot of joints, as well as a burst disc in my back. But yeah, my oh dear, I am being popular tonight. I have got. I have had a bit of an issue with that. I've had some issues building up just before the weekend, which meant that unfortunately, whilst I managed to get the bike to the rally, even with my knee all braced up and what have you, I still couldn't ride on the ride out, which sucked balls, may I add. But anyway, so I'm going to show you a couple of bits of video on that, and then possibly right at the end, maybe after the little credity thing, I'll do a little walk around on my bike. I don't really know if any of you guys are really interested, or if there's like 3 people that actually ride bikes that watch me. But yeah, so I'll wang something like that in at the end. So what happened then was I put my hand on the space bar, which apparently, oh my word, which apparently stops the video recording, which is super. But as I was that far in, I wasn't going to do it again. I want to try and get a review done tonight. So anyway, I'm going to do all the videos at the end, so you can just see there's going to be a little walk around the bikes, there's going to be a load of bikes pulling out of a car park, and there's going to be a little walk around my bike. If you're interested in any of that, I don't know how the sound is going to come out because I recorded it on my phone. So if my exhausts sound really limp and a bit, then you know, they don't. In person, they're really loud and manly and all that business. But what it is, why do we do it? We do it because with a Honda Shadow Owners Club, so Honda Shadows, little cruiser bikes, which are, you know, they're cracking little bikes, and we HSOC UK is a group that covers the entirety of the UK, and we've got sort of friends in other countries as well. But what we do is we run I've always run a yearly sort of end of season bash, which happens in sort of September of most years, or the last few years especially. And we raise money for the East Anglian Children's Hospice. Now, I know there's a lot of charities, and I am going to be supporting 2 charities with this channel. Each, the East Anglian Children's Hospice being one, and a dog charity being another. So with the East Anglian Children's Hospice, basically we did it for the first year because we thought it was a good charity to look after, and we went and gave the sort of the check, the prize given. We handed over the big check and took lots of photos and all that gubbins, and honestly, it was the most heart-wrenching. It's such a strange place because it kind of rips your heart out of your chest because of, you know, seeing how what some people have to go through. But at the same time, it was kind of a real joyous thing as well, because the people that work there are the closest that I've ever seen to actual kind of, you know, angels, call it what you will. I'm not a religious person in any way, shape or form, but you know, just a really fucking nice bunch of people. And so, you know, how they get through every day doing what they do, I couldn't tell you. But equally, you know, the families and the children that are supported by each need that service, and they do an amazing job. So I have got a Just Giving page that's just been put together. I'm going to be putting in the sort of 600 and whatever pound, I think it was, that we raised, just the sort of 35-40 of us at the weekend, and we'll be adding to that, and I'm going to be throwing that in. Now, someone has messaged me, sorry I can't remember your name, but someone's messaged me from the States, because I put it on my Vaping Biker Facebook page, that you can't pay with a Discovery card. I have no idea what a Discovery card is, so I don't know the answer to that. The reason I'm going through a Just Giving page is because there is a sort of a tax matching thing that goes on there as well, so it boosts the overall total a little bit. But there you go. So that is that. So I apologize for going on about all that for you, but it is a spectacular charity, and it really does need as much support as humanly possible. And you know, I guess there's two things in life that would kind of make me all a little bit emotional, because I'm a miserable, robotic, unemotional bastard. And this is grumpy. I do grumpy quite well. But the idea of having, you know, when we went to the charity, it was all tears and welling up and all that sort of stuff. And you know, the other thing obviously is my pooches. I love doggies. Watched a video on Facebook the other day about a dog really mistreated, lost a foot, and then got sort of nursed back to a joyous life. Once again, not an emotional person. All over it. Shocking. Anyway, so I've gone over the bits and bobs. I'm going to try and put a picture up of the box, which means I'm going to do stuff. Once again, I apologise for you guys if you've been waiting for another video and I haven't come out with one. There has been just a bloody good reason for it, and I hope you guys can understand that. Gonna get my shit back together and getting them pumping out again, and I've still got all of the Mako RDAs to go through, and just all manner of stuff. So you know, it's exciting. I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be pushing as hard as I can for this one, guys, for you. Thank you very much. Thank you also, if you are a new subscriber and you've managed to last this long through this little vlog, you're very kind. I'm much appreciated. Thank you very much. I've broken the 3,000 mark now, which is redonkulous. I fucking just... Oh, no. Still don't understand why, but... Oh, great. Thank you. And what else? Oh, have I done something since I was on the Plumes show? I was on the Plumes, not the Monday just gone, the Monday before. That was fucking awesome. It's really scary, but those guys are all amazingly fantastic and awesome and really nice guys. Let's have a sip of tea. That's cold tea. Oh. No, I can't think of anything else. So, right. I'm going to do a couple of bikey video things to have a look at it. Or not. Up to you. But, yeah, that's the sort of shit that I get up to that I enjoy doing. So, yeah, for those of you that are interested, check it out. Let me know what you think. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and get this video together sharpish and then throw a review together for you at the afterwards. I can't talk. I'm still knackered. It's like Tuesday, and the rally finished on Sunday night, and I was fucked. So yeah, I'm officially old. I'm an old bastard. So wrong. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Oh my! Shall I blow a cloud at you? What shall I use? Stormtrooper. Thank you very much indeed, you guys. If you're a rider, keep the rubber side down, but make sure the rest of you all have it large. Here is the Honda Shadow Owners Club rally that I mentioned on Instagram and things. This is the charity business for the East Anglian Children's Hospice in the UK, and I thought I'd just show you a few of the bikes. Follow me. Nice little show out. Let me see if I can. No, I can't turn around the other way, but hopefully you got those. There are some beasts here for sure. So yeah, now going to go out on a ride out, and I thought you might just like to see a few motorcycles. Ha! So unfortunately I couldn't make the ride out purely because of my spine and leg issues, but a few people have been asking about my bike and what I ride, so I thought I'd give you a quick show over what I've got. This is my Honda Shadow. What we've got the apes on it, very dirty. Some dubious wind protectors on the top of the hand grips there. Basically murdered it out. It's all black as you like. Paintwork's in a bit of a shocking state. I've replaced the back end, done a whole bunch of things on there. A quality bit of workmanship. Have a spanner holding my number plate on, and yeah, that is my little puppy. She is she's chipped with a whizzy little new brainy thing, and yeah, goes like merry fag. Should we start her up? Oh, you will. Sounds good. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's my bike. Okay, so I just watched that last bit back and watched the others. I may have been a little bit worse for wear from the night before, seeing as I couldn't remember my own modifications on my own bike. But anyway, just if you're interested in this sort of thing, I've chopped the back end off. I've done various kind of structural aspects to it. It's got a power commander going on. The apes, I think, were 16-inch apes. But to be honest, it's basically a bitzer, in as much as there's bits of this and bits of that, and it's whatever I found lying around in the garage would go on. I've put multiple things on that bike over the last few years. It's a 2010 model Black Spirit, or Phantom over in the States, and yeah, it's been with varying degrees of success. Some bits have fallen off. Some bits, but no, it's an animal. The power commander, I've stripped out the snorkel, the air filter, all that sort of stuff. She breathes lovely. They are they're great bikes. They're superb little beasts for getting about nice and light, so you can throw it around all over the place. But yeah, if you do want a comprehensive list of mods that I've done, then tough. No, let me know. But apologise for being crap at explaining things, and only slightly better now. Thanks everybody for watching. Have it large.